Why, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Scott Whiskers and the search for Mr. Fumbleclaw. We're getting ever so close to the end, and we're supposed to find the Mafia and record it, and, well, he's Italian, so,
Great idea! It's time to serve another cliche in this game. Where would you be more likely to overhear a mafia conversation than in an Italian restaurant? At this point, I would also like to apologize to my Italian players. The developer of this game still thought the whole thing was kinda funny. I hear absolutely nothing here. Does this thing work at all? Maybe the batteries ran out.
Or maybe we should try another window.
Maybe I'll have more success now. The local mafia remains silent. Well, and again, no success. Unfortunately, the local mafia remains silent. Last try now. The Mafia's code of silence is throwing a spanner in the works.
Ah.
Alfredo's Pizzeria. Alfredo speaking. Yeah? Hello?
Hey, is that the rad pizza place with the sensational vegan cheese pizza?
Indeed. The sensational vegan pizza is only available here at Alfredo's. Would you like to place an order?
Nope. I would just like to join you guys. And I am ready to spend a fair amount of money. Your pizza is totally awesome.
Uh-huh. I am glad that you liked my pizza.
Totally awesome. Huh?
But I'm not currently looking for a shareholder.
But hey, I'll make you an offer you can't possibly refuse.
That may be so. Nevertheless, I'm not interested in a shareholder.
But hey, that would be a mistake. A very big mistake. And I'll let you be in my new movie too.
Unfortunately, I have no acting talent whatsoever.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Neither do I. But hey, anyway, I've got plenty of dough and want to join you. So just give me a figure, and we'll work something out.
Good. Then I'll say it again in all clarity. I do not want a shareholder. For no money in the world.
Alfredo. You make me sad. And you're supposed to make me rich.
I thought you were rich already.
Yes, I am, but hey, your sensational vegan cheese pizza makes me even richer.
Sorry. The only thing my sensational vegan cheese pizza will do is fill you up.
But hey, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
Sure.
Just tell me what it is that you want. Lots of ladies? Fast cars? A house with a pool and a Ibiza? Just say it.
I think the only thing I want is to end this conversation.
Nah, come on. Give good Clint a figure. And then we'll make a deal.
1,600 euros. That's how much the annual subscription to my sensational vegan cheese pizza costs. With a guaranteed weekly delivery within a radius of 50 kilometers. And that will be my last offer. And if you keep pestering me to become a shareholder, you'll end up on my no pizza list.
So that means no more sensational vegan cheese pizza for superstar Clint Ackenthorpe?
No sensational vegan cheese pizza for life.
It's okay. 1,600 euros? I guess that's an offer I can't refuse. I think we have a deal.
Great. I am pleased to welcome you as a regular customer at Alfredo's Pizzeria.
Hey, take care. We'll chat again later about the partnership thing.
Please don't. I don't want to. Goodbye.
Wow, What exciting recording! I knew that Clint liked the pizza from Alfredo.
Yeah, I knew.
But who would have thought that it would develop into such an obsession? The recording's rather irrelevant from a forensic point of view, but Captain Paulie has to make do. It is entertaining in any case. The Hollywood Mafia really had a tough time with the local Mafia. The local Mafia does not give up its territory so easily. I like it.
So, back to Captain Paulie.
May I interrupt again for a moment?
Yes, what's up? Captain Paulie is always happy to help.
About the desired sound recordings.
Yes, what about it?
All done! I have a great recording documenting a Hollywood mobster trying to muscle his way into the local mob's business.
Really? That sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
It's a great recording, isn't it?
Could it be that you just overheard someone ordering a pizza? I wanted a recording that proves the machinations of the local mafia.
But this recording just has everything. A rich Hollywood godfather's trying to put the local pizza mafia out of business by any means. He makes an offer that his counterpart cannot possibly refuse. He threatens his opponent with evil retribution if he refuses. He tries bribery. He tries flattery.
And in the end, he buys a pizza. Somehow I can't see any criminal energy in that.
He doesn't just buy a pizza. He subscribes to an expensive pizza plan. And even though his original plan didn't work out, he now has a first foot in his counterpart's business. Extremely deceitful.
Kid, could it be that your imagination has run away with you?
But why? After 6 seasons of The Sopranos, I'm very familiar with the mafia's methods. It always starts out totally harmless and ends with a body buried in the woods.
Oh dear. You should really stop your consumption of television series.
Well, normally I only watch Star Trek, but The Sopranos still managed to captivate me. So we have a deal? Can you please disable the surveillance camera that has Back Alley Bob in its sights now?
Honestly? Unfortunately, your recording is already quite useless. Even though I don't want to deny it a certain entertainment value. So? I would possibly agree to deactivate the camera for a day to honour your efforts. And the time must then be enough for you to conduct your illegal business with Back Alley Bob hidden from the eyes of the law.
Only 1 day? Not for longer?
Be glad that I deactivate the camera at all. Such a blind spot on the map of the law always makes me extremely uncomfortable.
Fine. It's probably better I don't even try to haggle with you.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes?
I would like my microphone back. Your recording should have calibrated the device perfectly by now, and it's about time that I sell the production-ready product, including its patent, to Apple.
Why? Of course. Such great surveillance technology in every second iPhone, that's exactly what the world's been waiting for.
I think so too.
Well then, cameras deactivated, let's get back to, well, the back alley.
Welcome, welcome.
We might have some
Welcome to
news for us.
Bob's Drugstore, where customer satisfaction is written in capital letters.
Again about the photo equipment.
Yes, what about it?
Has it come down in price in the meantime?
Sorry. 3,999 euros and not a cent less. Quality has its price.
Too bad. But I think you...
Of course.
Great. What
just and whereby...
Right.
Annual...
Food.
I bet can... And...
Sure. And...
Great. Then I'll...
Bye.
Right. That totally makes sense. The shelter.
Back again? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, you have that
Do
rat
we still
food in
have
stock.
that immensely expensive rat food in stock?
The Golden Delicious? Quite possible. Why do you ask?
Because I was lucky enough to make the acquaintance of a rat that only eats this gourmet stuff. And I would need about a year's supply of it.
A year's supply, you say? I think that would be all I have left in stock. I reserve for the most difficult cases.
Steve is an incredibly difficult case. He eats nothing else.
I can believe that. The more expensive the food, the better. I can't possibly just hand that over. You never know when you'll find another noble donor of this premium stuff.
True that.
Not even if it were the man of your dreams.
Steve is the man of my dreams?
Not Steve. His employer, Bob. And Bob
There
is
we have a bad
definitely
boy.
your type.
You don't say.
Yes, a sly pickpocket ready to steal your heart. And successful operator of the shady shop, Bob's Drugstore.
Really? Now you've piqued my interest. Do you have a photo of Bob by any chance? Just to be able to judge whether he meets my expectations visually.
A photo? Unfortunately not. A tall, slim guy in his mid-30s in a trench coat? Very old school. Very gangster-like.
That sounds really good. But before I give away a year's ration of Golden Delicious, and possibly my heart as well, I would like to judge whether your Bob also visually lives up to my high expectations. I am a visual person.
I understand. Bought as seen. No problem. I'll see if I can find a photo of Bob. I'm absolutely convinced that he's your type.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes
we'll
sense.
see about
We
that.
could have done that before.
When my horoscope predicted this morning that I would find love today, I was actually thinking about these beautiful shoes that I had been longing for.
Shoes, huh? Great, so back to our colleague. There's a photo of Bob.
Are you still looking for the great love? I might have a candidate here. This is Bob. He runs a kind of shop in the alley behind Alfredo's pizzeria.
Whoa, he looks good. A second-hand dealer, you say?
Well, I'll put it bluntly. Bob deals with all kinds of stuff that somehow fell off the truck somewhere not quite voluntarily.
Oh, a bad boy then?
Of the worst kind. And thus, even if I hardly believe myself to say that now, probably exactly your type. You're still looking for a bad boy, aren't you?
You know me too well, my dear Scott. So, handsome and daring? I must get to know him. Oh, if only I wasn't so shy.
You? Shy? You work here day after day with the worst beasts, and now you're afraid of the man of your dreams?
A paradox, isn't it? Since you seem to already know the future Mr. Mary Rutherford, can't you play Cupid one last time and somehow arrange a meeting? Unfortunately, I am totally at a loss. What if he doesn't like me? What if I'm too plain for him?
I think you're overthinking it. Bob may be a busy businessman, but I'm sure he'll recognize your qualities at first glance. And last but not least, You'd also be united by your love of animals.
Bob is fond of animals? This just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah. I think his rat Steve's also his best friend. And employee of the month of Bob's drugstore. I'm sure that with so many things in common, you guys will get along just fine.
So, do you think you can play love's advocate and somehow arrange a meeting? I would be forever grateful to you.
You can count on me. I'll figure something out. Even though I don't understand why it has to be a bad boy now. You deserve a little happiness after all the hard work here at the shelter.
You are the best.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Bob's Drugstore, where customer satisfaction is written in capital letters.
So...
Isn't this place a little too remote for walk-ins?
Remote? Walk-in customers? Bob's Drugstore does not rely on walk-in customers.
Not? So your business model is based on hearsay? Something like, a thief knows a thief who knows a thief who knows a customer.
Well, I wouldn't have put it quite like that, but yes, basically, that's the secret to the success of Bob's Drugstore.
Fascinating. Your place seems to embody just about every cliché of a criminal back alley joint that I know.
I'm sure you meant just about every cliché of successful owner-operated buying and selling, whose continued success is based on high customer satisfaction. I see my valued customers more as friends than as business partners.
So we're friends now, too?
Why, once you have, with a flexible payment model,
I'm pretty sure on...
No problem. Bob's Drugstore also offers
And what if I can't pay my... After 6 seasons... Steve.
Steve. No, Steve.
Sir, you got...
Now,
thank you.
It's a pleasure. You have glad because that... Is there any...
Thank you.
Of course. Come back and eat a customer of...
Well, let's try and take a picture of my friend here. Good. And let's show Bob.
You say, are you still single?
What kind of strange question is that?
Because a friend of mine is looking for a bad boy. And I somehow think you would be perfect together.
You think I'm a bad guy? I am a businessman.
But of course, my mistake. Be that as it may. Look here.
Well, hello there. Who is that cute grey mouse?
No.
This is Mary. She runs the city's animal shelter. And for reasons I can't explain, is on a quest to find the bad boy of her dreams. She's nice, she is kind, she is righteous, and thus probably pretty much the direct opposite of you.
Hey!
Well...
I am nice and kind. Isn't that right? There, you have the confirmation.
Sorry. Because of your friendship with your rat, you would definitely be well in with Mary. Mary has a big heart for strays. And therefore, probably also a big heart for you.
That's what I'm saying. So, when can I meet her, this, sweet grey mouse?
Just pay her a visit at the animal shelter.
Just like that?
Just like that.
I don't have the courage to do that. What if I'm not her type?
In fact, I'm afraid you're absolutely her type. But why so shy? You surely have to deal with the worst types and cutthroats here day after day.
That's right. But Steve keeps these bad guys and cutthroats away from me. And I deal with such a sweet creature as with Mary rather rarely. And you didn't hold the photo in front of my nose for no reason, now did you?
So you want me to play the advocate of love?
If you want to put it that way.
Will I get the photo equipment from you after that?
Sorry. Unfortunately, I have to keep private and business matters strictly separate.
Too bad. It was worth a try. All right. I'll think about something in relation to Mary. I like romance and happy endings.
You would? Thank you very much. I can't wait to meet Mary. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Thank you. I better go.
Of course. Come back anytime. A customer of today.
Nah.
Back again? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Do we still have that immensely expensive rat food in stock?
The Golden Delicious? Quite possible. Why do you ask?
Because I was lucky enough to make the acquaintance of a rat that only eats this gourmet stuff. And I would need about a year's supply of it.
A year's supply, you say? I think that would be all I have left in stock. I reserve for the most difficult cases.
Steve is an incredibly difficult case.
I can believe the more I can't. You never.
Not Steve.
Steve.
Not. Is it
Bob?
He. I thought you. Well, you make the perfect.
Oh, but
not it's Bob. Bob is.
And you.
I doubt it. And
that would be.
I think so. So, can I tell Bob that Steve? Should I set up a date to?
A date? I'm in a complete tizzy right. I would not have expected such a twist day today.
If anyone deserves all the happiness in the world, it's you.
That is so sweet of you. Do you think I'm ready for a date yet?
It would have to be absolutely perfect, of course. So how did you imagine the date of your dreams with the bad boy of your dreams?
The date of my dreams? You will laugh at me, won't you?
Certainly not. A sunset by the sea. A field full of roses. A romantic ride in a hot air balloon.
I'm afraid I'm a bit special in this regard as well.
Now I am curious.
Well, ever since I saw the movie Edward Scissorhands, I've been dreaming of getting closer to my beloved on a gloomy night in the pale moonlight. The movie was so romantic.
True, a really good movie, but very sad. As for you, of course I wish for a happy ending.
Sweet of you. Do you know such a place?
A gloomy place. For the beginning of the greatest romance of the century. I'll find it.
No.
Promise.
That would be so great. I'm just so overwhelmed with excitement that I can't think of a suitable location.
Please give me a little more time. I am sure I will find the perfect place for you.
I can hardly wait. I'll start looking for a year's supply of Golden Delicious right away. And eagerly await your return. Hopefully with good news.
What's a good location for a first date? Probably the pizza store, maybe?
Welcome back, my young friend. Are you aiming for a career as a pizza boy after all? A good decision.
Now could I please try your sensational vegan cheese pizza?
Why, of course. That's 29.99 euros, please.
€29.99.
A sensational pizza. A vegan cheese marvel. And this is... And
too bad.
Well, maybe
After...
Just... Is there any...
No.
Thank you. I better go.
Of course! You are always welcome at Alfredo's.